Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
The 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Into the box now, Pee Wee Reese. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No outs, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Standing in, Michael Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. 2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Matt Kemp would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Another payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Misses, ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Bases are empty, one man out. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter, J.D.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. The 3-1.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And it's 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Nope.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Benintendi going back on it. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Well, the plate now is the designated hitter, Sean Green. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Bellinger stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And they're runners at the corners now. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
2-2.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jackie Robinson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Popped up. Sandberg over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez will camp under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Ryne Sandberg. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. And he misses again, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Robinson onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The center fielder, Jackie
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now. Mookie Betts would be next. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Popped up. Davis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Pee Wee Reese looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Another full count pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael Simmons.
Ready for another chance. Michael Simmons. 1 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Luis Gonzalez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Mookie Betts, a reigning batting champion in the American League. The 1-2. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Three-two pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
Riding in once again, Frank Thomas. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Cody Bellinger, as we begin the top of the 4th. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A payoff pitch one more time. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Bradley. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Sean Green. Full count now, 3-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-1 fouled away. Green on at first, nobody out. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping up now, Steve Garvey. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Hot shot on the ground to short. Bogarts has it to second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So a runner on first with one out now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Swung on and grounded a Pee Wee Reese at shortstop. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that, the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Into the box now, Pee Wee Reese. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8, Michael Simmons.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Simmons. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard. Foul. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Robinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Nope.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Line toward the alley and left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
That's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Frank Thomas. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. 1 run is scored. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 Dodger error, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Is short, hit hard. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
In now, Cody Bellinger. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sean Green will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Sean Green. Couple of walks for him thus far. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the count will be full. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Davis.
check on first by Sale, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, J.D. Davis. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. The set and the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Andrew Kashner trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Andrew Kashner.
Steve Garvey will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. The 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Pops this one up. Sandberg over to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Dodgers strand a couple onto the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Ryne Sandberg, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Fouled off. Back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. So 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Don Sutton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Don Sutton.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. The next 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Ready with the 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Vasquez on second. Benintendi at first. 2 out in the inning. Ripped on the ground to first. Garvey gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Digging in once again, Pee Wee Reese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Betts on the move, but this will land untouched.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Simmons.
Next up for Los Angeles, Michael Simmons is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The set and the 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left for LA. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Martinez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. The winning run is at first base. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 2-2 is laid off of down and in. Rafael Devers will be next. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5-hole is just as dangerous.
So stepping in, Rafael Devers. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Ready with the 1 and 2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Garvey, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 2.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. 1 and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Ryan Sandberg would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! Santa Maria! Game over! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Andrew Kashner earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.